Tell me, you know we got to hear a wild story about Pac, man. We got to hear a wild story. I know you got some.
Well, I think
I want to hear this.
I'll tell you, I got to hear
Pac
that
was
one.
Hood Talk News, we on fire.
Yo, what's good, man? Man, we got a show for y'all today, man. I got the one and only DJ King Assassin, you know what I'm saying? Tupac producer, Tupac DJ. I mean, he did a lot with Pac, man. So with no further ado, man, he got an artist with him today, man, and he dropping some bangers too, man. With no further ado, man, we about to get into this interview, y'all. I'm finna bring him up right now. What's up, big dog?
What's up, Juan?
What's
Good
going on?
topic, man.
Man, it's been a long time.
305 all the way to the 213-310-5 nickel and dime. You already know, all the way to Carolina.
Come on now. And you got somebody with you, man. Who you got with you over there?
Man, I got Jep right here, man.
Jep the Ripper, man. Jep the Talk, man.
Man, hey, man, I heard them tracks, man. We gonna get into that too. We gonna get into that too, man. Hey, yeah, hey, man, them bangers. Bangers. We gotta get them out there, man. We gotta get them out there, man. For real, man. You know what I'm saying? I like seeing brothers do their thing, man. But Assassin, man, I gotta get to you, man. What's going on with you?
It's been a long time, brother. It's been a long time.
It's been a long man. It's
we're
been
long time friends, and if people don't know that now, they know. We go way back.
We go way back. Hey, we go back since MySpace days.
Damn.
Hey, that's how far we go back,
man. I miss MySpace, actually. I miss MySpace because I like how they had it all put together. You know,
for real.
They put the music up there.
Yeah.
And they had like the streams way before even the streams was the streams.
For real.
You know what I mean?
For real. A lot of cats went around for that MySpace, man. They had it together. But man, listen. We gotta get into this, man. You know what I'm saying? I told him you the legendary guy that was doing a lot of work for Tupac, man. You know what I'm saying? Right. So hey, listen, break down your story, man. Tell them, let the people know, you know what I'm saying, how you and Pac met. And I know you from the Bay, LA. Man, you from all, I ain't even gonna say all the places because you from all over California, man.
The whole damn day and
people in every section know you.
My whole life. You know, well, my parents are originally from Southern California, so I always had the LA mentality as far as growing up, but I was born and raised in the Bay.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because they moved out over here from LA. So I was always back and forth because we had family out there and would always, you know, as a youngster, I just remember being in my dad's truck that's actually in the garage right now, the blue one. It's an old school 56 Ford.
Right.
Yeah. And, you know, we just go back and forth from Northern California to Southern California all the time and spend summer times out there. And that's why I think I got like that type of flavor, you know, as far as you can't just label me like Yay Area music, you know what I mean? Even though the Yay Area is a whole nother, that's where I got my game from, you know what I mean? That's why I soaked up all my game from the Yay Area. Everything from popping the collars to, you know, macking and stacking and all that, you know, comes from the Bay.
Come from the Bay.
Yeah. And of course, LA is more the gang banging.
Right on.
You know, got a lot of that influence too, you know, from producing cats like South Central Cartel. A lot of LA acts. And when I was younger, growing up in the Bay, I would always go to all the clubs, you know, because there'd be like DJ Positively Red, My Emotion, you know, all from San Francisco. They were in Frisco just doing all these different club circuits. And every time I went to the club, like the Deco Lounge or, you know, any club out there, I would see Pop. Pop would always come to the clubs. Him, Money B, and Digital Underground, you know, even if they weren't performing, they were there.
Right.
So it was nothing just to see them and say hi and be cool, you know what I mean? And that's kind of like when they were just coming up.
Right.
You know, nobody really knew who they were. Then after, you know, the Humpty Dance came and it just took the whole nation over.
Just took it over.
Shock, rest in peace to Shock. That's always been Captain Pop. He taught me how to play the keys and all that stuff.
Shock.
Right.
Yeah, rest in peace to Shock, man. You know, my keychain on my keys, man. You know what I mean? Right here is Shock G right here, and my brother.
G,
both of them. Rest in peace.
Rest
you know
in peace, man. For real, man.
And you know, that's how I met Pac, just being in the Bay Area. And we would go to Gavin conventions, you know, Digital Underground would perform. Other acts I was producing would come through. And we just have a fun time backstage.
Right.
And me and him always clicked. And then we met up again in LA and we just started working. We were in the same studio, Echo Sound. We did a lot of our work in Echo Sound off of Los Feliz Boulevard. And, you know, not just me, but other producers, your boy Johnny J, because you're tight with Johnny J. A lot of people don't know that. That's where your history comes from, too.
Right on.
I want to let that be known.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you're a legend yourself, man. You was working with.
Man, I appreciate it, man.
Johnny J, man, he was one of the sickest producers ever.
Man, man, hey, we got with Jay, man. We pumped out probably about 2 albums in a week. That's how much he liked to work. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, when he got with Pac, man, hey, I'm telling you, man, I can imagine him and Pac in the studio together. They probably thought they was on cocaine or something because them guys don't sleep, man.
Yeah. Oh, man, that's how it is. That's how it is. I mean,
and you work like that too. Yeah, you work like that too. Yeah, because, man, you stay working.
But you get used to that ethic, right? You get used to that working every day. And time just flies when you're working, you know? I remember just being in the studio, going in the same day, and you're coming out the same day, you think, but it's the next day, because it's light still outside when it already went through the dark.
That's just how it is, You wake up the next day, man, you be like, dang, it's light outside already. We've been working that long.
It's fun. And time flies. You know, we love being in the studio. We love that more than anything else, man. That's like,
keep up with time when you in there.
That gives us our energy.
Right. So how was it like working with Pac in the studio?
It was different than a lot of the artists, because a lot of the other artists that I worked with, you know, they would take their time and write their lyrics and all that. With Pac, it's like he did it instantly on the spot.
Right.
Like he would write it down on one of those big yellow ones that, you know, the papers that were about this big. Right. I don't even think they come no more, but you know, it was the yellow looking paper.
The yellow paper.
The long one, the long one like that. And he wrote. We did a song called Real Bad Boys, and he did that in like 15 minutes. He wrote it. And then he busted it in the same amount of minutes, too, 15. And
I heard.
You know, because it was like really like 3 minutes. You know how you do it? And then do your doubles. He did his doubles. Then he did, after the doubles, his overlaps. And he would do like 2 to 3 overlaps. And then he'd do his laughs too on another track too, because everything was kind of, he like knew already what he had to do. And that was his formula.
Right.
Because everybody has a formula. Like he has a formula too. He reminds me a lot of Pac because he just goes in there and busts it right there and then.
Just go right. Just run.
Sometimes he don't even need a paper to write it. You know what I mean? Because he knows it already in his head.
That's a gift.
So,
that's a gift. Yeah, man. That's
and it makes my job a lot easier because while he's doing that, I'm still working and EQing his voice and doing all that, so that by the time he's done, like it's almost mixed already. So I just got to do little things at the end to, you know, drop outs or whatever, and you know, do the intros. How we stop, you know, make it shorter, longer. I've got to do it, and that's how it works. And with Pac, he was fast and he did it right. You know what I mean? He just everything always is how he wanted it.
And
you know what I mean? And
was his energy
that's the main thing. The producers, you know, a lot of them don't know how to record fast, so they take their time. And I know when that happens, because I know when I'm rapping too, like that, you lose your momentum sometimes when you're taking too long when you're slow engineers, right? So, you know, I try to keep everything as fast. Sometimes I'm too fast. You know, tell me to slow down. Because, you know, they want to put other stuff too, and I might stop it too fast just because I think they're done. But know that, you know, there's other, like maybe they might want to do a special effect or go over another part of one of their, So I learned to work with him, like, you know, because we just barely started working together as far as, you know, in the studio. And, you know, I learned him how he does his stuff, and I'm already used to how he records, and I'm used to how I have to put him on the settings, because not only do I, you know, not just record, but I set certain compressors are ready to be compressed while he's recording, so his voice is crystal clear, and we're making sure that we're recording like that at that level all the time. So there's a certain technique and formula that I use, and once I know how it should be formatted, because everybody's voice is different, they got different tones, so sometimes we have to turn the tones down, right? Sometimes people are loud and they're like screaming on the mic.
Kind of like that.
So we have to, you know, act accordingly to
how they record.
Different compressors. So and you know, to keep it talking about Pac too, because I know a lot of people You know,
yeah, they've been waiting on
they asked
this.
me about that, and they want to know there was a certain thing that he did. I didn't talk about it much on any interviews, but I'm gonna tell everybody right now.
That's right.
Maybe on one interview a long time ago, but that was like a gem. I don't even know if it's around, but I think I explained this to you too. He would, because we was recording on like 2-inch tape. You know, they're like reels about this big.
Right,
I'm
the
sure you
real,
see
the big real.
right?
Yeah.
They were reels about this big.
Yeah.
They actually rap about this, and they were, you know, with 2-inch tape like this.
The 2-inch tape, yeah.
Yeah. And
Matter of fact, I think that's what we
what
were
controlled that was like a, you know, a little remote that was standing on legs that you might see now, like on, you know, for like, if you're going to like big mastering studios or other studios that have 2-inch tape, or even some studios that are working digitally, they still have a remote, you know, where they're controlling the recording like on their lap board. But this was like something standing like on I should say like a TV tray.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can push something out that controlled the speed of the reel. So what Pac would do, he would speed it up just a tiny bit, not even a lot, and record his vocals. And when he was done, he put it back to normal speed.
Wow.
Me Against the World, he did that a lot on all of his songs. That's why his voice sounds a little deeper.
A little deeper.
Yeah. And then on like Tupacalypse Now and all that, he like really where you could know that it's like slowed down, like on the intros. I think Soldier Story or something was like that. And a lot of his intros and outros, when he do his intros, that's why you heard him like with his deep voice, you know.
Right.
And
let me ask you a question. I feel like Pac inherited his style from Big Sight. What you think about that? Because like when he say Jesus and all, you know how they slurred his word. You know what I'm saying? I feel like because remember Pac was like, ever since I was a wee down by my wee, he was doing that before I think Sight came along.
Big body sitting on chrome.
Yeah, come on now. But when Pac started slurring his words, like,
well, you know, Pac, you know, being part of Thug Life and all that, you know, Big Sight. And you know this because I was around Big Sight. We called you actually one day.
Yeah.
And rest in peace to Big Sight too.
Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace to Sight, man. For real, man.
Friend of yours, because I remember we were all, me and Sight were talking to you one day on the phone.
That's right.
And yes, as a matter of fact, you're right, because a lot of Sight style, Pac, you know, took it. He took everybody's different kind of style. He'll even say it, like, you know,
he'll say
he mastered everybody's style. He said that one day in an interview. He mastered everybody's style and better than them and could beat them. That's how he, you know.
He sure did.
With Big Psych, there was heavy influence on, you know, with Psych and Young Kato, who, rest in peace to Young Kato. He was another rapper that Pac really looked up to, but he passed away, you know, around the Thug Life days, before Thug Life.
So that's who Pac was talking about in that song.
Yeah, because Psych was in a group, with Kato and Mento, and
I hear him talking about Kato.
Yeah, a lot.
Rest in peace, Kato. Yeah. That was Big Psych's homie. He met Kato through Big Psych.
Oh, okay.
And they had a group called Evil Minds.
Evil Minds. I remember that. Yeah. I remember them speaking on that.
And Kato had a certain type of style too. And so did the governor from Oakland, California.
Right. The governor, I heard him call his name out.
Yeah. And the governor used to rap like, he would do the pause type of rap. Like, one of these days, I'll learn, don't fuck a trick, make niggas, because they turn.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it was that pause type of style. The governor had that type of style.
Right.
Just like Rich did too. On the one song, Heavy in the Game, you know, if you listen to the style, it's like a pause type of style and then go.
Right.
And Pac always had that type of style, you know, especially in his first album, Holler If You Hear Me and all that.
Right.
So, yeah.
He definitely got a lot of game. He definitely got a lot of game from them boys.
Definitely different.
Yeah.
Than a lot, you know. Especially his work ethic, he was just like
Tupac
in and out.
His first album.
His first album, he had
Strictly for My
actually
Niggas, right?
songs like with the kids and all that. Like this one song I remix called "Criminal Minded," but it was done for like the kids. He actually wrote it for somebody. So he had actually hella songs before even his first album.
Yeah.
And put them out like kind of like, you know, like a mixtape. But you can hear them all now, like Mini Moocher and all, you know, all the old, like the Static, you know what I mean? Stuff like that.
Right.
And he always had, he was more political then back then when he first started. He was more talking about, you know, the police brutality and revolutionary stuff.
Yeah, I tell you, that's why I think he was a revolutionary.
Yeah.
And you always still heard it later in his music, though. You know, that never left him. Right. Even though he would do all the, you know, hit 'em ups and all the other stuff. And he had his Dear Mamas, he had his songs for the ladies, and he always told me this. You have said it too, actually. You do a song for the ladies. You're supposed to only care about the ladies because when, you know what I mean, when you're doing stuff, because that's gonna make all the dudes want to listen.
Want to listen. Yep.
Whatever the girls are listening to.
Yep.
And once you got that,
then you got
a lot.
Yeah.
And he said it only takes one song, because once one song blows up, he said they're all gonna blow up.
All gonna blow up. Yeah.
That's what happened.
Yeah. So how you felt when he went to Death Row? How you felt about that?
I thought it was a good move, but I didn't know it was gonna turn into a move where, because I can't say Death Row was the reason why he died, but I can tell you, you know, Pac always talked about death.
Yeah.
On me against the world, so I couldn't take it like, oh, just because he's gonna be on death row, he's gonna die. No, because he was already talking about death. I think it was it hyped him up more, you know what I mean? Because he loved it.
Right.
Pac loved to, you know, live how he was talking about too, you know, as far as, you know, flashing his jewelry, you know, like Shaka Zulu and shit. You know what I mean? He loved all the rings and all that. He loved to show that shit off, you know?
I ain't lied too, man.
I see. Yeah.
And
that's right.
You know, I think it fed into who he was becoming.
Right.
And he was relentless. And that's one of his words too.
Did you ever get a chance to talk to him on Death Row?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I actually hooked him up with who was his administrator, you know, his right-hand guy, because we all grew up together, you know, because he's from Marin City, and the people that put out my album, Hitworks, at the time were from Marin City too, Kendrick Wells. And if you look up Kendrick Wells, he was his assistant at Death Row. And, you know, if you search Kendrick Wells, Tupac assistant, a lot of his interviews will come up. He'll tell you like about the Death Row days more than me, because I wasn't around him around the Death Row days. I talked to him and I connected people up with him. And I'll never forget when they did Trade War Stories.
One of my favorites.
The manager that was managing SIBO and Marvelous at the time was my manager. They called me for Tupac's hookup, and I gave it to them. Then the next thing you know, they're recording SIBO, Mike Mosley, everybody. With Mike Mosley is part of, you know, I was part of his company called Steady Mobbin', you know, and we're known for, you know, bringing the mob type of style into today's mob music. You know what I mean?
Right.
Where you make it up out of your head.
Right.
With the bass lines, Bay Area shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
So me, Mike Mosley, Sam Bostic, and Rick Rock.
Okay.
And Femi, we can't forget about Femi Ocean too. All of us were part of a group called Steady Mobbin'.
Right.
Most of the cats were from Fairfield and Vallejo. And me, I was from the Bay. You know, I lived everywhere: East Palo Alto, San Ho, Oakland.
Oh, you been everywhere.
Yeah.
You lived everywhere.
LA and back, Compton, Watts.
You all over California.
Oceanside. Yeah.
Well,
I'm everywhere.
Everywhere.
So it's kind of like, you know, I think about it like, damn, if I would never gave him that hookup, like Kendrick would never be his assistant, because it was hard to get a hold of Pac once he got out, because he didn't have no.
Right.
Even if you knew Pac, you knew him good. He was just fresh out. Nobody knew where he was at, and he didn't have no numbers and nothing like that of all, you know, being locked up for so much time. You know how it is when you get out.
Yeah.
So I reconnected him with Kendrick, and Kendrick went there the next day and never came back. Never came back until Suge sent him back.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, why should
that's a whole other story? But I'll let him.
You
can look into that and find out how that went about. But yeah, so Kim Collette, which was management at the time for me, she brought Sibo and Marvelous down. Marvelous got to do a song with Tupac too. And Sibo and E40 followed in the caravan. Sibo and everybody else. And that's how that whole thing, I mean, I can't vouch for E40 and the rest of the clique. Those are my dogs too.
Right.
But from the looks of it, it seems like they all caravanned at one time out there. So
I want to do a song with him.
yeah. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna connect. So I think E40 already have the connection with Pac though too. So but I know, you know, the Sibo and Marvelous stuff came from me, and I told them to this day, and they said, yeah, you know, they actually didn't know that I, you know, because I don't go calling people and say, hey, I'm the one that connected. You know, the management, you know, they're hooking it up, but I actually told the management because they asked me, did I have Pac's hookup? I gave them, you know, the number straight directly to the studio. They go, well, is he there? Try calling, you'll find out. And he's always there. That's all he did was stay in the studio all the time.
Yeah, that's wow.
Every time I called, hold on 1 second, and then pick up the phone because they relay it to him. So yeah, he loved the studio.
Tell me, you know we got to hear a wild story about Pac, man. We got to hear a wild story. I know you got some.
Well, I think
I want to hear this.
I'll tell you, I got to hear that one.
This is not really like a wild story. It's probably about me being wild, really.
Right.
And him seeing that he was so endearing, so caring that he didn't want to see me like that. Because sometimes I would drink too much in the studio off of that hand. Sometimes I would have to go in the corner, in the dark corner where I thought nobody would see me, and start throwing up because I was so fucking fucked up. Right? And one time I was so fucked up in the corner, and Echo Sound is in the, I go, man, I better leave from everywhere because I don't want nobody seeing me like this. So I go in the corner.
Are you high?
And I'm fucking earling like a motherfucker in the dark ass corner, and then I hear his fucking raps of him saying, "To my niggas in the darkest corners," and talking something like that, earling like a motherfucker.
Hey, somebody, I think Johnny J said that too. Like he sees something like going on in the studio, he gonna start rapping about it. He'll make a whole rap about it.
Exactly, and I heard that shit. I was like, damn, he's talking about me, but I ain't saying shit because he went outside the studio to get something out of his car or something. Oh shit, there's Pac right there. I hope you don't see, but he knew where I was. He knew where you looking at me like,
cause you got
walking slow and just like looking right at me. He knew what was happening.
That's
then when I went in the studio, Mo Preem was there, and he tells Mo Preem, take him to go get something to eat, and they took me to get something to eat because that's really what I need anyways, your stomach.
Right.
So Mo Preem takes me to Del Taco, and I came back and I felt like a new man again.
Right.
You know what I mean? So.
Yeah,
that's not a wild Tupac story because it's just a more of an endearing type of story. That's how much.
Hey, but that is kind of wild because you explain how he rap about everything. A lot of people hear Pac rap and they think it's his story, but it's not. Like when he say, "My baby mama got a mind full of silly game." That's your story. He's looking at his homies and he rapping about it, man. That's crazy, man. Yeah. So what's up, man? Don't you and Mo Preem got a relationship too, right? Like y'all done did some music and stuff together.
We did a whole album together.
Okay.
Called Black and Brown Pride. You know what I mean? So, of course, I was repping the brown. He was repping the black, even though I have black and brown in my family. You know what I mean?
Right. We all one. We definitely all one, man. For real.
We had to do something because there was a lot of black and brown tension in L.A.
Right.
Nobody getting along, and we brought it together so everybody could.
That's right.
Like Gumbo and Menudo put together and mixed it all up. People loved it, and that album went real good. And Cream, always my brother. You know what I mean? Always.
That's right.
Cream Shakur, yeah.
Did you and Syke ever get a chance to get something in?
Oh yeah, we had a song that was probably the longest song in history, probably about 20 minutes, because I sent him a beat. And this was a little bit before we talked to you. And he said, "Did you know I rapped over that whole beat?" I go, "Oh, you did the song?" "No, did you know I rapped over the whole beat?" Because I spent like 20 minutes of a beat. Like, you know, of course.
Wow.
I didn't think he was going to do the whole fucking thing. He did the whole thing straight. No hooks, nothing. He's all, "That's the longest song I ever did."
Hey, check this out. You know what? Yeah, you got about 5 songs out of that.
Yeah,
Oh, I
exactly.
just chop it up. You got about 5
But
songs.
here's the bad part. I never got to hear it.
Oh,
He
man.
passed away.
Oh.
And I don't know who has that song. Whoever like is a hold of his
Wow.
estate, it's somewhere in there. A 20-minute song of Psych just rapping through the whole beat.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can listen to one song that long.
Wow.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question, man. How you feel about
And I got some unreleased Big Psych too. That
Oh, for real?
it's with me, Big Psych, South Central Cartel, and Mac Mall.
Okay.
Yep.
So I gotta ask you, man, how you feel about the passing of Young Noble? R.I.P. Young Noble, first of all. How you feel about that?
I couldn't believe it because he's Young Noble, and Young Noble always been a strong individual, especially when I talked to him. He was always calm, cool, calm, and collective. Of course, sometimes we, have our quarrels or whatever, you know what I mean? But that's just how brothers are.
Right.
But you would never think that, being as strong as he is and how much connected to the street he is for something like this to happen.
Right.
It was totally a shock to me. Like, no, not Young Noble, because he didn't complain about nothing ever. Like, as far as, if it was about money or something, yeah, he would complain or something, but not like complain where he's gonna shoot himself and do some shit like that. No, never. He was always working, and he always had work. You know what I mean? Always had work. He was in Germany one time, not too long ago, traveling across the world. People love Young Noble.
Yeah,
I mean, he can live just off of who he is with just features all day.
Yeah, he
Who brought Young Noble first? You know what I mean?
Yeah, he'll one of them.
I paid him to do verses for me before. I got some unreleased stuff with Young Noble. And you heard him probably talking on a couple of my tracks too. So you know what I mean? Young Noble, it was a total shock to me. It's just like you talking to me, and then you hear about me killing myself in the lake somewhere. I get shot,
man,
and you'd be like, he didn't seem like that. He didn't seem depressed. I mean, but we don't know what goes on.
We don't know. You know what I'm saying?
With his family, what goes on? Because I heard he had a wife. From what JT, the bigger figure, told me, because
that's my dog. Shout out to JT, man.
Yeah, exactly. Shout out to JT.
That's my dog.
Figure. Yeah, we have a whole album together too. Me and JT.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah, we did a lot of stuff together. So, it's a trip for him to be gone, and I would love people to just look into that, his family, because of course I'm not his family to look into it, but I would definitely look into why that happened to him, because to me that don't seem like he would do something like that. And a lot of people that I know, they tell me the same thing, because they found him in a lake. What was he doing in the lake? Drowned, shot. He could have just drowned in the lake if that was the case, but
come on now,
to commit suicide and be in the lake with the blood all over the lake and the gun found somewhere else, like that don't make sense to me.
No,
if somebody's in suicide, we find the gun like right there, and you do it in a parking lot or somewhere. You know what I mean? Like go to a lake and be in the middle of a lake somewhere. Like he was in the middle of the lake. That's what they said. And I was like, what? Was he on a boat or something? Or
I know that break.
No information. Like it doesn't go deeper than that. Besides, he's out in the lake and they found his gun, a Tomcat gun, by him, and blood in the lake.
Man, I hope
it's so bad, man. It's so sad because he was actually freestyling that night when he died. He did a freestyle. Come on, so if you're depressed and you're doing a
freestyle, come on,
man. You're depressed, you ain't gonna do no fucking.
He had too much to live for. He got his wife, he got his kids.
And
come on, man.
It out whatever aggression he has.
Yeah.
And I heard the freestyle, and it was a dope ass freestyle. But he's actually talking about death, but not death from killing himself.
Right. That's the same way I feel about Johnny. That's the same way I feel about Johnny, man.
Exactly.
I don't feel he killed himself.
Was,
he had too much to live for. I know that for a fact. He had too much to live for, man. This man was not suicidal, man. Come on,
and
man.
And to jump from a window like that, like
come on, man.
A high window like that.
Nah, man. I just can't believe it.
There must have been a fight in there or something, and somebody did that.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah, somebody did that to him, and the prison, they gonna cover it up. So, they don't want no lawsuits.
If he was intoxicated when this happened, if he was intoxicated when this happened, maybe there was a fight, and maybe that's how he got out of that window. But that didn't seem right to me either.
Yeah,
a lot of this shit don't seem right to me. Even Shock G,
come on now.
Overdose, whatever that was, the fentanyl, like
crazy, man.
Crazy.
I didn't know how he died.
Yeah, in Florida.
Oh, he was in Florida?
He was in Florida.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think in the Tampa area.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that happened in Cali.
Oh man, I didn't even know that. I didn't know
it was in a hotel.
That's crazy. Yeah, I know he was in a hotel.
They always blame it on overdoses when you're in a hotel and you're found dead.
Yeah, always. Exactly. Whitney Houston, all you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody. You know what I'm saying?
And that's when he's found, he stays with me, not in them hotels. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I just don't trust hotels either because I got sick in hotels too myself, man. You know, like very sick, and I didn't know the reason why.
Right.
Like I think there's something in the air in hotels that fucks a motherfucker up if you stay there too long, where they try to make you feel too comfortable. So I better get another night. I better get another night, you know, because you're feeling drowsy. Like I was drowsy in them hotels. I go visit somebody else. Man, I feel so good, nice and refreshed. Something about, you know, you never know what these hotels can put in these airs and make a motherfucker fall asleep.
Well, I be sleeping good.
That's what I'm saying. Too good. Like you ever been in a hotel? You're just like, oh, this is like.
Sleep better than you sleep at home. Hey, because hey, listen, when me and my girl go to the hotel, I always tell her, man, we need to get some of them hotel pillows. We need to get some of that hotel stuff because you sleep so good in the hotel. It's so comfortable, man.
Like too comfortable. Like you don't want to get up in the morning.
Come on now.
Like it's checkout time.
Right.
The only thing you hear this.
That's it. That's it, man.
Check out time. Are you staying?
Hey, I done bought every pillow in the world trying to get them hotel pillows.
Forget another day. Don't worry, miss. Forget another day. Okay. Do you want cleaning? Yeah, in a second. Man. Let me call you back for that.
Yeah.
I'll call you. Okay. You get another day? Yeah. Then the next thing you know, you got to go to the front and then you get another day.
Come on.
When you were supposed to check out that day, but you were just too lazy to even get all your clothes at that time because somebody at that point it was feeling so good. Oh, I'm gonna get another day. Unless you gotta leave out of town or something. But that's how much these hotels they make you feel so comfortable. You don't want to wake up in the morning.
That's crazy. So how's your
doing good things at night? You know what I mean? If you had a little shooby dooby or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Want to relax and do it all over again. But it doesn't hurt when you're at ease at one of these hotels with the nice pillows, as you said, and everything all comfortable. Yeah, man, it's a thrill because you know we could have those pillows too at our house, but it's not the same like being at a hotel. It's always something different.
I told you I done bought every pillow in the world trying to match the hotel pillow. Can't find them nowhere. And it's just what you saying, man. There's something going on in them hotels.
There's something in the air.
It's the real, man. Yeah. Man. I'm telling you, man.
Like I remember falling asleep in hotels, and I remember getting up. I'm looking around, like, is this the same hotel?
Come on, man.
Like, have you ever had that happen to you?
Yeah.
Like, man, I woke up one time. I didn't know when the fuck I was. The room looked like it was the same hotel, but like parked something different or something. You never know. I mean, motherfuckers can put you to sleep at these things and, you know, move you around. That's what I thought one time.
Right.
Man, I ain't gonna tell nobody this story. They're gonna think I'm crazy, but I'm not crazy because I know my surroundings. And I asked somebody who was with me at that time, and they said the same thing.
Right. So let me ask you a question, right? You got a relationship with Money B too, right?
Right. Yeah.
So why wasn't they on any of the Death Row stuff? Because they made some good music together, man. With part, you know, Shot G made Shed So Many Tears and I Get Around, all this stuff there. Why wasn't they on any of Pop music when he hit? And why wasn't you on any of his music when he hit Death Row?
Well, I shot a couple tracks. You know, we did some things, but Money B wasn't part of none of that shit because he even says it himself. It was a whole nother feeling over there. You know what I mean? Where it just didn't seem like it didn't seem right. He felt that Money B. He felt that, you know, Pop was on a whole nother different type of level and they were moving so fast. That was Death Row. That was fast work. Like once you're in there, you got Daz, Corrupt, you got all the Dog Pound already with like extra beats. Like, here you go. You got Dr. Dre. Here you go.
Yeah.
And I don't think it wasn't where Money B did.
Everybody.
Yeah, and they were the biggest at that time. So of course Pop's gonna go with the biggest at the time, and that's Death Row. They kept it within their realm.
Yeah.
Not saying they won't work with anybody else, because they brought he brought the whole Bay with him. He even says he brought the whole Bay with him, as far as Sebo and everybody else. But Money B, I think it was more of a situation. They were always doing their own thing, Digital Underground, and he always had love for Digital Underground. It wasn't that he didn't want Shock or Money B or anything. I think it was just a timing thing. You know what I mean? They weren't just there at that time. And
or it's like what Money B was saying. He probably was trying to protect them, because Johnny J told me that they was going to Sony. He said they was finna do a deal with Sony. You know what I'm saying? So he could have been finna hit the phone and call all y'all back. Like, come on, we with Sony now. You know what I'm saying? I think it's more Pac was trying to protect the people he loved. You know what I'm saying? The good people. He ain't want them in that environment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it's a whole different environment. And I think at that time Money B wasn't living in LA. He was still out in the Bay. Right. So if I'm correct, if not, then it was just, I think Money B felt a certain way though too. Like, he knew about Death Row, you know what I mean?
Right.
Because he would be around Eazy-E and them, because Eazy was alive too a little bit before that. Before he died, Death Row was still popping. Death Row had just came out actually with Snoop, Gin and Juice and all that.
All that, yeah.
Because I was there when they were trying to get Tupac to be on Death Row, because they came in the studio one time, and gave Pac some money, for a song.
Yeah, like 200,000, right? But for the Above the Rim soundtrack or something.
Above the Rim, right? And they paid him so much money. And Pac never got paid like that before. So Suge was trying to reel him in at that point, but Pac didn't want to. He kept it.
He
neutral.
knew better.
Eazy-E wanted to sign him too. Eazy-E wanted to sign him, but that never went through. Eazy died. Rest in peace, E.
Yeah, rest in peace, Eazy, man, for real, man. That wasn't the greatest.
But Pac did one last song with one of my artists, Cocaine, called Fame and Fortune. That was his last song.
Cocaine.
Yeah.
That was your artist?
Yeah, he still is. I DJ for Cocaine.
Oh, for real?
To this day, yeah, man.
Okay.
I mean, she calls me I talk to Cocaine every day. That's my brother, man.
Yeah, Cocaine dope, man. I like Cocaine stuff, man.
Over 20, 30 years, I've been working with Cocaine.
Okay.
We hit Billboard at one point, what I mean, called DJ King Assassin presents Dr. Coca Style.
Okay.
Part 1. Number 1 on Billboard.
Right. Man.
For those of y'all out there, research that. We hit Billboard. Number 1.
Real, man.
Mm-hmm.
So you say Pac and Cocaine, they ever work together? They did any work together? Yeah.
I told you Tupac and Cocaine, they did one of Tupac's last songs ever. And he recorded before he died, before he went to Vegas.
What song was that? Did he put it out?
About Spice One to get a hold of Cocaine. And they all hooked up and did that song, Fame and Fortune.
Okay.
It's not out though. I mean, but if you
look it up,
it's here on YouTube, the original version.
Right.
So we'll look that up and we'll give people the link to that.
Yeah, for sure.
And we'll get Cocaine on your show next. You know what I mean?
We definitely got to get Cocaine on here, man.
Ask him about it, and he'll go more in depth on that for you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure.
Because I know how it came about. Because Spice One, Tupac asked Spice One to get a hold of Cocaine.
Right.
But Spice One and Cocaine, they hanged out a lot too, especially in L.A. So he made it happen, and that was one of the last songs ever recorded by Tupac, the last song that he ever did.
Man, Pac left about 300 songs out here.
Yeah.
For real, man. He was a workaholic.
And you probably got some songs.
He scored a lot of them too.
Yeah. And he got a lot of songs with Johnny J probably hidden somewhere.
Yeah. Hey, listen. His wife got a whole out. His wife got all those songs. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully she release them one day.
Kobe, right?
Yeah. She got all that music. I know because Johnny J left it there, so most likely she got all that music. For real. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, man. They need to drop it, man. We had some bangers with Johnny J, man. Yeah, we had some real bangers, man. But yeah, man, I was there, I was there when he
shout out to Gobi too. Gobi, the film producer for Tupac.
Right.
He's another guy. He does videos, incredible videos. We got to talk to Gobi.
Yeah.
In LA.
For sure.
Yeah, man. Gobi.
Shout out to him.
He did 2 of America's Most Wanted. when Snoopy produced that video.
You know, I was in the studio with Johnny J when he did that Better Days album. Yeah, they changed it all up, man. We was in the studio every day. He record our song, then he record that. You know what I'm saying? He work on that. He record our song right there in Burbanks. What the name of that studio was, man? I know the engineer was Ian. You know what I'm saying? He the same.
Ian was the engineer?
Ian was the engineer. You know Ian?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Ian was the engineer, and all them people that sung on pop songs like the females and all that Johnny J used, they sung on our tracks and everything.
YMV.
Yeah.
YMV?
Yeah. We had all of them in there, man. Everybody that worked with pop, we had in there.
I forgot. Valerie.
Yeah. Yeah, man. But I ain't gonna tell you no lie, man. They messed that album up because they rearranged a lot of stuff Johnny J had together, just like what was the name of that End of Time. They messed up the End of Time. Johnny J, man. You probably not heard Johnny J mix of it. It's on YouTube.
I heard different versions though, man. But overall, like
the original is Johnny J. Yeah, that song. They did a good job.
They took a lot of people out of the original songs.
Heard different versions.
They sure did.
Yeah, because the original versions are out there too. Like I was going to search it on YouTube, and it's always
I don't heard like different versions of that Better Days album with like different type beats added to it.
See, you heard that's Johnny J original version, yo.
I think that's who part I heard right there.
Yeah, and it was more of the major labels that took out like the artists like Big Psych and Mopreme and whoever he had on
but
that.
I think he T.I. was on that album. I think.
Yeah, T.I. was too. Yeah.
Let me tell you something about that album, right? Let me tell you something about that album.
Yeah, they got the biggest producers at that time to do. Of course, Johnny J was known for being the Tupac producer. That's fucked up because he knew Tupac's style, but all these other producers, they really did, like you said. And no offense towards them, no offense towards G Unit or 50 or Eminem, but they have their own style, so they brought that style behind Pac, and I don't think it really.
But let me tell you something about that, right? Assassin, check this out. Listen.
Yeah, that's his family.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about that album.
What I'm saying, that's their style, what they have. But I think a lot of I could accept it and run with it, but a lot of people, like the Pac fans, they wanted to hear that.
Yeah, they wanted to hear the original. But let me tell you,
Pac behind his producers who produced them before. So
let me tell you a little secret behind that album.
You have to go with the times though too, man. So I can't downplay any of that. I could just say what I think, what all the media was saying and most of the fans, and it's hard to actually please today's Tupac fans because of that, if you know what I mean.
Right.
So,
but let me tell you a secret. Let me tell you a secret about that album, right? Johnny J had to allow all that because when Pac died, all the reels was left with him. He had all the reels. So, in order for them to get that, they had to pay Johnny to change that album up. They had to pay him because he had all the reels. They couldn't do nothing without him. All that was his work.
That's crazy, because he had to fight to get his money too.
Yeah, he had to fight to get his money. Man, I heard How Do You Want It before Pac even got on that song. He had some other guys on there rapping. He let me hear that, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of that stuff with Death Row changed up and everything, they had to get the approval of Johnny J. So I guess they probably had his mama go to Johnny J and say, woo, woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? And probably gave him some money on it and just, he probably just went with the flow. But Johnny owned all that stuff. They couldn't get it without him. Yeah. He had the master reels to everything. You know what I'm saying?
He did like one of my favorite songs from Pac.
And there's still some more stuff that ain't been released.
That shit was off all kinds of shit. He had all kinds, because he started fucking with Pac way before even Death Row.
Way before. Way before. They ain't at every album.
I'll tell you what, I had a cassette tape of Johnny J when it was just Johnny J, and he wasn't even producing Tupac.
With the Candyman, not Candyman.
I told him that shit on MySpace because he was alive when MySpace was around.
Right, yeah, he was
on MySpace, and I sent him a message. I think he sent me a message first after I friended him and we were talking. I told him I have your original album. It was a cassette tape called Only If You Wanna Be or something like that.
Right, yeah, he got a whole album.
His wife was on there in a bikini suit, and his wife's sister.
Hey, did you know
Tupac used to mess with? was in the same bikini suit. They were like twins and shit.
But check this out. Hey, Assassin, did you know this? That's his wife. That's his wife on. Why you by the window? When that's his son, but they say, why you by the window, Daddy? That's his son on that Tupac song, Death Around the Corner. That's his wife saying, you don't work, you don't eat, you don't do, you don't. That's it. Johnny J wife saying that. Yeah. Man.
All right, I didn't know that either.
That's crazy. I didn't even know that was Kofi saying that.
That's her.
That's crazy.
And that was her little son.
Kofi. We need you on the intro.
I'm trying to tell you, that was her son Nehemiah, man. That was her son, little son, Johnny J's stepson, saying that. Why you by the window, Daddy? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was.
Yeah, and she said something too. You don't drink, you don't drink,
you don't work, you don't drink, all that stuff. Yeah, that was her.
You don't work, you don't drink. Yeah, I remember that shit. That shit's crazy. Yeah, now I hear it.
Yeah, y'all gonna have to go back and listen to it again.
Yeah, man. That's crazy, man. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, Johnny J. Another one,
man. Yeah, man.
But see it nowadays. I was telling Jeff, you know, nowadays you can go on Facebook or Instagram. You just look at the timelines, man. Everybody's passing away. You just see a lot of RIPs. I never used to see that a lot. You know what I mean?
Man.
Like now it's like sometimes I don't even want to go online to see some shit like that because but you have to be up on it. You have to know. You know what I mean? So it's very sad with especially after COVID and whatnot.
Yeah, man.
My auntie, she passed away from COVID. And I think a lot of other related deaths that we don't know about and people just died. Like Big Psych, look at. You ever had heart problems? I've never had heart problems, and I had heart problems like 6 years ago. Was in the hospital.
Man.
And I'm always active running around, but I know during that time, COVID had barely hit. Right after that. So we're talking maybe like 5-6 months. I could have had the first COVID. I maybe was the first one infected from that shit because that's what it affects. It affects your, it affects your breathing and all that stuff.
Man, gone.
Yeah,
we definitely got to take care of ourselves the older we get, man. We definitely.
You know how I cured that shit? Well, not the heart attack stuff, but I had caught COVID again, like whatever COVID is.
Yeah, I use not herbs, man.
Man,
I drink Hennessy.
Hey, we used to
the next day. I swear to God, I drank fucking about this much Hennessy, almost a fifth of Hennessy. And the next day, I'm not advocating this either, folks.
Right.
I'm talking about myself. What cured me? I drank a whole thing of Hennessy. The next day, it was gone. I didn't have nothing.
Do not try this at home, folks.
Don't try that at home because it only works for certain people. Everybody's body's different.
Man.
The whole thing in Hennessy, I might not wake up.
Hey, man. Oh, man. And you got your artist there with you, man. What y'all been working on, man?
Man, I'm going to let him speak.
Come on.
Right now. I did a little bit too much. But I want Jeff to
some fire.
Tell you about him. This boy right here.
That we done sent you already, man. The ones that we
bangers.
Sent you already. Yeah, we got
bangers.
that and got a few more that we're trying to work on. Yeah, it's like, I ain't gonna lie, man. We've been.
You got the right producer.
Trying to do something every day, like trying to, but a lot of other stuff going on at the same time too. So it's like, we're trying to manage everything at one time. So but
you gonna shoot any videos for it?
Oh yeah,
you gonna get a video?
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, that's one of the main things. One of our main focuses right now. Finish up the video since we finish up these songs.
We did it too.
Right.
You can get in it too.
Yeah, man. You keeping it going, man. Keeping the legacy going, man. Assassin, you putting it down, man. With the he don't know who he's sitting next to, Assassin. Man, you got a legendary producer that produced for Pac producer for you, man. You can't get no better than that. So you can't help but to bring them bangers out, man. Come on, man. Y'all gotta support my brother right here, man. For real, man. Go out and get his stuff when he drop it. I'm gonna put some of your songs on I like it so much. I'm gonna put some on this video, man. For real, man. I got to.
Do that.
So
hey, he's from the South too. From where y'all from? I'm pretty
for
sure
real? Where you from?
There too.
Let the people know where you from.
Carolina.
Oh,
South Carolina. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's right around the corner. Man, for real, man. That's like Florida cousin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Georgia, Florida, and Carolina, man. We cousins.
Stay down here, brother, sister. Yeah, I got some people stay down in Florida too, though.
For sure, man. What you know what your first single gonna be?
Yeah.
We still got a couple more to complete, and then we'll probably have the correct answer for you. But he kind of like yeah. If we don't beat that one, you know what I mean. But I think he could beat everything that he does. That's what's so crazy about every new song is like, this is the one. Do the next one. No, this is the one now. This is the one.
But you said the right thing.
We know, like every song that we're doing is potential single status. So and everything that isn't, we just don't fuck with it.
And that's why I kind of want to.
But everything that he really does really hits.
Album sales ain't hit like they used to. So I rather listen to singles. So and I rather take their time with my song.
That's it.
So, yeah, I think that's what we probably.
And like Assassin said, man, get at them females. Get at them females. For real. Yeah. That's what we want to hear, man. We tired of hearing these dudes stepping on people, killing.
Exactly.
Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah,
we tired of that. We gonna bring us some of that good, you know what I'm saying, refreshing music, man. For real, bring that good music back.
Goddesses, man. Not as well as the homies too, but man, it's about the females too, man.
That's right.
That's right. Exactly. Yeah, and I ain't just smashing on. I'm doing both, man, because it's vice versa.
Yeah, because sometimes the dudes are the victims and sometimes the girls are the victims.
Exactly.
For real.
So we just concentrating on one.
And nobody's talking about, so I'm glad he's talking about that because people are scared to touch that issue. But I think it's an issue that people need to, and we need more people adapting to that too. Because let's face it, in today's age, sometimes, and not all the ladies, but a lot of the ladies are a little bit masculine, a little bit want to be the dude. You know what I mean? Like,
so that's kind of why I want to use that bag of that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And ain't nothing wrong with being independent if they're independent.
Because
but
that's
so much independent where it's like they're teaching their kids to be the same way too, and that's like a divide type of thing. That's why
exactly.
There's so much
in the household.
No more man in the household type of thing, and that's just modern day enslavement. What they put on us, you know what I mean, to be the type of way, because they don't want the man in the household.
They don't.
When you got the man in the household, he's maintaining a certain degree and a certain level. And when kids are growing up, they're only going to listen to their dad sometimes. You know what I mean? Because their dad enforces that.
Need that.
Yeah, because a lot of times it be like that. Only one, like that woman that's basically, bashing them around and type stuff like that. So it works different ways. All of them ain't the same, but
need that.
Some does that though.
Especially when they get older too.
Exactly. Then you don't get a whole story until they get older. So that's it works out at the end though, man.
For sure. I told you, man, you got
time. And you grow up to music too. You know what I mean? That's why I think it's so important for songs like this to come out, because this is actually teaching them. If they don't have a mother or father that's teaching them discipline in a certain kind of way, or the outcome of things, because we like talking about the outcome.
But that's why I kind of still like to listen to old music. That's
exactly.
Still my favorite artist.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Because it's everything still.
Come on now.
Goat, man.
It's so powerful, man. So powerful. Especially the older music, like you said, man. It came with a message, and somewhere down the line, they just want to destroy us in that type of manner. But we're not gonna let that happen.
Nah.
I try to use it as a way of expressing myself too, though. So it's like I said, it works both ways, man.
Yeah, and it's normal for him. It's just how he is. You can't take that out of somebody's character.
Come on now.
And you can't really feed somebody that shit either if they're a rapper, because some rappers, they just have their mind on one thing, or they just want to talk about the money, the clothes,
like everybody
auto-tune and all that.
Purpose, so they doing their thing. I ain't against none of it.
Yeah, and it's not like exactly. I mean, listen to it. I'm a DJ. I have to be open-minded to everything.
Got to.
You know what I mean? So
here for though.
Yeah. Right. Everybody has their place, and I think he has his place, and other artists have their place. We're not telling them to change. Keep doing what you're doing, as long as it's positive in the end, and don't go shooting nobody. You know what I mean? Because that makes sense.
It's a way of expression, so I feel like that's what everybody.
We all have to live, man. That's the main thing.
I feel like if it's songs out there for that. I'd rather for you to get it out on the track. You know what I'm saying? Than to go out there and so that's why I'm not,
that's so true that you say that. Yeah,
like that's what it's for. So I can be in an angry mode. I can hear Pac song.
Pac song is it'll relieve that stress for you.
Or my boy song, like it might be something to help, ease my mind a little bit. So now I ain't even gotta go out there. I don't release that.
I done released it. But see, let me tell you something.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's like I'm releasing that out. So getting that out. And that's what this music's supposed to do. Like,
that's right.
Anybody get influenced off of music, seeing like, like back in the day, like they did with Pac. Oh, yeah, I heard this song that made me shoot this police. Then, no, man, you got issues.
Yeah, exactly. You got issues, man.
Like that, like so
his mom and his daddy and see what's going on. Don't blame this man for that.
Come on now. Come on, man.
I remember they tried to do that. I felt like the jail behind that shit.
Man, yeah, they got to control what's in their household.
Got to control what's in their household, man. You see, a lot of these guys on demon time, these little young guys. See, we God-fearing people. Back in the day, you hear Pop said in the music, Lord knows, all this type of stuff. When you don't believe in God, you know what I'm saying, you're going to be a demon. You're going to work for the devil. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they own. You know, hey, back in the days, we had to be in somebody's church. You know what I'm saying? Coming up. You know what I'm saying? Sunday, wait, boy, you better be in somebody's church. These kids, they don't even know God. Remember when you hey, Assassin, we wouldn't even curse in front of the church. Now they're cursing in front of that curse in the church now.
Their church socks and nothing like that. Their church socks popping off.
Come on now. Come on, man.
They don't even know about that because that's where you get the real soul. That's where the real soul comes in.
Come on
the
now.
gospel singing is like, if you hear a lot of Tupac songs, YMV, they
come on now.
And Ronise, my homegirl Ronise, we gotta get her to sing. She sang on Brenda's Had a Baby. Brenda's Got a Baby.
Right.
And a lot of Too Short stuff, a lot of Digital Underground, Shock G. Yeah, she goes to church.
Right.
Like she does the long extended, like she's just like she's gonna sing and ride it all the way out like the gospel. You know what I'm talking about when I say she takes to the church.
Yeah.
That's the feeling, that's
where Johnny J get it from.
With YMV.
You know, Johnny J took us, Johnny J took us to church, man.
Valerie, living down in LA. It's Valerie.
Yeah.
At least you're from the Mary Jane girls.
You can also have church at home though,
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You definitely know. These days, definitely you can have it at home because
these days, because it's like
yeah, man.
Teach your own kids too, because ain't no better understanding than your own understanding.
Right.
Come on now, it ain't like it was back in the days, man. Yeah, you had church at home, straight up.
At home, you have it at home.
For real, man. But yeah, man, hey. We gonna get into this music, man. But it was good chopping it up with y'all fellas, man. For real, Assassin, man. You know you my dog, and I'ma support.
Facebook, Instagram. Hey, y'all check us out now. DJ King Assassin, Jump the Ripper, Jump the Tart of God. Is as many aliases, boys. Double Jump. It's like I feel like everybody got two parts to them, multiple characteristics. So
come on now.
Yeah, it's like, man, so that's me all day, and I don't hide none of them.
For real.
Hey, that's right.
Hey, Assassin, what's up with that radio show, man?
Man, the radio show is in full effect. We're working on it right now.
Come on, man.
We're gonna have a part of it. You know what I mean? So we got 3 or 5 coming in on. We're gonna bring the South and the West together on the radio show.
Come on,
and the whole world.
The whole world.
Yeah, from the South, man, but I love the West Coast.
Come on, man. I love the West Coast, man. I love the West Coast.
We'll definitely be tying the knots together, you know what I mean?
That's
to
right.
make it all one world, one love. Because we like to come out there and y'all love to come out over here because we got some of the best trees ever.
That's right.
So it makes sense.
Come on now. Come on
y'all
now.
got some of the best ladies over there in Miami.
Hey, I always say Miami is like a mini LA.
Yeah.
Hey, that's like
for real, man.
Island. That's like the Virgin Islands where you're from. Because that's where they all come right over there.
They come right over there, man. All type of
Jamaica, Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I still want to go.
You know,
I've been to Miami.
Yeah, man. It's beautiful, man. Y'all boys come down. Y'all know I'm here, man.
Just hide your bling when you go in there. Just make sure you put your bling inside when you're in Miami, because they got some of the coldest robbers over there.
Hey, listen, not when you're with me. Not when you're with me. You know what I'm saying? Not when you're with
hood and talk to hood.
Come on now. Hey, when y'all with me, when y'all come down with me, man, you ain't got to worry about it.
You're in hood hands with hood state.
Hey, you gonna wear your jury proudly with me.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
For real.
No, I'm gonna have on something too. I know how to politic it on that shit. You know, but I ain't lying. But I just heard so many stories about Miami.
Oh, it's true. It's true.
Getting stuck up.
It's true.
Just like out over here too, the same shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like that over there. But see, over here, them my cousin. Over there, them your cousins. So, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We good.
That's right. There you go. That part right there. As long as you're connected.
For real.
Yeah.
But it's best to connect with who
connect, man.
Be connected.
Yeah.
Just don't go out there slipping.
Yeah.
Be connected.
That's right. Hey, man, this is only the beginning, man. We gonna have more things coming, y'all, man. Y'all stay tuned, man.
We got some beats for you too, man. Hood, we got some beats for you.
Oh, yeah. And
hey,
I gotta connect him with my man. Y'all gotta send me some open verses to throw my son on, man. Cause he coming too.
Tonight.
Yeah, send him. I get him on him, man. Send him whatever y'all want to send me. Y'all know I'm here for you. Cause man, hey, listen, this is a story nobody don't know about Assassin, man. He picked me out the bunch. He ain't have to. You get what I'm saying? I was trying to start a little radio show and all that stuff there. He didn't charge me anything. You get what I'm saying? He say, hey, man, you need my help on anything, let me know. And we just bonded from there. And I'm talking about this had to be over 10 years.
Oh, yeah.
Way over 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Good dude, man. Good dude, man. And hey, Assassin, and check it out. But see, that's how God worked, because me and him had so much in common. We knew the same people. We rode around the same, everything. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we connected. And it was like God brought us together, because he didn't know none of that about me. He didn't know none of that about me. You know what I'm saying? Then we connected. Then everything, you know what I'm saying, came to the light, man. I appreciate you, my brother, for real, man, for everything you done helped me with, man, for real.
Man, likewise, you know what I mean? I felt your spirit, and you were a good spirit, man. I could tell that just by talking to you.
Come on now.
Years ago when we first connected, you know what I mean? And it's been love, and I was right, because look at you now, bro. Look at you now.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Appreciate it, man.
And I love that I was there from the beginning with you.
No,
I'm telling everybody, you know what I mean? You're a good dude, and you always showed me love, and we reconnected. I was so hyped up, man, when you had called me.
Yeah.
Because I came through the timeline somehow, you know, God made it happen.
Yeah, you can't. That's what I'm saying. I seen your post, and I'm like, hold on, this Assassin? Oh, man, that's my dog. Oh. Yeah, found you like that.
We couldn't get off the phone when we talked.
Couldn't get off the phone. It was like,
it was so
come on, man. It was like the first time again.
You know,
that's my dog, man. Hey, for real, man. Hey, man, I appreciate you, bro, for taking the time, man, you know, and showing me some love, you and your artists, man. I appreciate y'all, man. And we gonna connect, man. We gonna do a lot of stuff. Like I said, send me them open verses, man.
Bump that song, the feature right here. Double Jump.
Come on now.
Double Jump in the house. You already know this.
Oh, yeah. For sure, man. Y'all got any last
word? Thanks for supporting Double Jump. Thanks for supporting everything that you've supported in the past. And now we're going to do the same thing. And your son, he's next too. Make sure we're going to send him something for your son. And your son can send us something.
We definitely going to send you something.
Make that shit happen, because that's how we're supposed to do. We got to network.
That's right. You got to send me some beats, because I want everything done on your beats. Straight up. You send him something, he make a song and send it back to y'all and let him jump on it. Because, man, we need some of them beats you handing out over there. Boy, hey, them things, man.
A lot of it goes with, you know, with Double Jup's, you know, influence and what he likes. So I go off of what he likes. He goes off what the kids like. So it's all, you know, for the kids at the end of the day.
That's right.
You know, I could go old school on stuff, though, too. But I kind of like mixing. That's what I'm doing with him. I'm mixing both of it together.
Hey. But what you doing with Jeff?
It's fun and working, man, and that's what I love doing.
You giving them today's flavor, man, for real. Them beats, that's today's flavor. So y'all going down the right path, man, for real, man. Everything sound good, crisp, and good. You know what I'm saying? I like the mix on it and everything, man, for sure.
For Sugadale.
That's right.
We appreciate you, Hud.
Appreciate it.
All right, man. Hey, good talking to y'all, man. I'm gonna get up with you, Assassin. Man, y'all check him out on Instagram, DJ King Assassin.
Give him where to find you at.
Oh, tell her Instagram, Facebook, man.
That's
You'll
right.
see Jumpin' Ripple or either Jumpin' Todd Money God. Either one. Hey, y'all look me up, man. But we got some new stuff coming real soon.
That's right.
Look forward to it, huh?
That's right. Y'all go check them out, man. And when you go over there, tell them Hood sent you. Tell them Hood sent you. For real. Hey, appreciate y'all, brother, man. Hey, y'all go check out my dog, too, DJ King Assassin on Instagram, man. And what other pages you got? Facebook?
Yeah, we got it all.
You got everything. Wherever you can find them at, man. Like I always tell y'all, wherever y'all can find us at.
Yeah, just go ahead and Google those names and everything will pop up.
Yeah, they'll
pop
Google
up.
it.
That's right, man.
Hood Talk Radio has the links because we're all connected.
That's right. That's right. That's right. We're going to link. I'm going to put the link in the bio. Y'all will be able to get all that stuff, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Hood Talk Radio, the mothership right
everything.
Over you. Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
appreciate y'all, brother.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, man, it was good talking to my dog, DJ King Assassin, man. Hey, y'all check them out, man. Everything they doing, y'all rock with them. And when you go over there, man, tell them Hood sent you, man. You rocking with hey, follow me on all my platforms. Anywhere you can find Hood, man. Everything. Wherever Hood Talk is at, y'all follow. You know what I'm saying? You rocking with the realest platform on the planet. Hood Talk News. I'm out.
Nigga. Niggas. Niggas. It's fuck. Pop. Nigga. Fucking piece. Instead of that one. Bitches. They go. Boy. I forgot about the beat. Go back, should get together. I know it's on my mama, that ass is fatal. About your bitch because I know my bitch is bad. I found her with the running bag. She told me, daddy, let me help you make a mad. On my mama, that ass is fatal. I don't give a fuck about your bitch because I know my bitch is bad. Oh shit, we got a man now. Them haters pouting like a bitch, oh he the sad guy. You can't see me, nigga, black guy. I got my foot up on the nigga when I beat, I blow a bad guy. The move bag with them rags side. She said I make my own money, ain't no crash out. And we can stack it like the trap house. And when the time to go to war, you know that I'll be my war cry. The coochie with I'm talking water. Say she from Cat but stay in Florida. Respect the coochie how it's brought up. When the time to lay it down and play around, that coochie get slaughtered. From the bitch that run the bag, I tell you we should get together, make it mad. On my mama, that ass is fatal. Fuck about your bitch because I know my bitch is bad. I found her with the running bag. She told me, daddy, let me help you make a mad. On my mama, that ass is fatal. Fuck about your bitch because I know my bitch is bad.